Hi there. In this video, I'm going to show you how to access public calendars in Google Calendar using your Teton Science School's credentials. TSS uses public calendars in order to publish information about events that are happening on different campuses for folks internally to be able to view and see what's going on. So for instance, what's happening at the Jackson campus this week, or what does Journey's School have scheduled for November, things like that. And so I'm going to show you how you get to look at that kind of stuff while using Google Calendar instead of Outlook, which we've been using before. So in order to do this, what you'll want to do is open up calendar.google.com in a web browser and make sure that you're logged in with your Teton Science School's credentials. And you can see that I've got calendars over here on the left-hand side, but I don't maybe have the calendar I'm looking for. So maybe I need access to the Jackson campus calendar. I'd like to know what's going on there. Well, in order to do that, I'm going to open up another page in my web browser, and I'm going to go to helpdesk.tetonscience.org. And under our knowledge base articles here, there's a section on Google Mail and Calendar. You might be there already, actually, reading this. And then at the very bottom there is the How to Access Public Folder Calendars in Google Calendar article. So you might be reading this right now. So down here, the important part of these links right here, these are the links to the different calendars that are available at Teton Science Schools for you to view. And so let's say I'm interested in what's happening on the Jackson campus this week. So I'll click on this link and it will open up a new tab and show me a month-long view of what's happening at the Jackson campus. I can flip through this. I can look at it by week if I want to. I can click on an event to get information about it if I want to. And if I'm just kind of checking in, wanting to see what's going on for just this one time, then this is probably good enough for me. But for a lot of people, that's not going to be enough because this is a calendar you're going to be looking at all the time. You might even be editing it from time to time. And so in order to make this a little more accessible, you need to do what's called adding this to your calendars. And the way you do this is not obvious, but in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, there's this little button that says Add to Google Calendar, plus Google Calendar down here in the corner. I'm going to click on this. And then I get this prompt, do you want to add this calendar? And the answer, you can answer yes or no. You can always undo it later, so don't be scared to say yes, I'm going to. And then down here on the right, under other calendars, the Jackson campus calendar is now showing up. And I can view this alongside my personal calendar if I want to. So and I can back up and view it by month if I want to. I'll make this a little bit smaller so it's easier to read. And I'll also get rid of a couple other things that are happening here. So I can view it by month if I want to. I can view it by week. I can view 4-day agendas. And if I have editing privileges on it, which I don't, but if I did, I could click on these events and make changes to them, move them around, things like that. And there's no limit to how many of these you can access. For instance, if you want Journeys too, click on that. Here's the Journeys calendar. Click Add to Google Calendar. I'll get a box, yes, I want to add it, and I can add Journeys too. If you want to remove one of these calendars later, let's say it was a mistake for me to add the Jackson campus calendar, it's cluttering up my system here, and I'd really like to have fewer things here, and it turns out I don't need it. Well, I can click on this little arrow next to it, and then I can choose Hide this calendar from the list. And this will just make it go away until I decide I want to add it again sometime in the future. So hide this calendar from the list, disappears from here, doesn't affect anybody else in the organization, just me. Means I won't have to look at it. And let's say I want to hide Journeys as well, go to hide this calendar from the list. And there I go. So those are the basics. That's how you can view and access public folder calendars at Teton Science Schools. If you have questions, as always, contact us at helpdesk@tetonscience.org. Thanks.